Day 59 consistency. Be a better you for you. It's easy to get stuck in the comparison game, scrolling through social media, looking at everybody else's highlights of their lives, but then we're stuck thinking and looking at not only our highlights, but all the bad in our lives, all the baggage, all the pain, all the arguments, all the failures. But then we look at everybody else's highlights and we compare that. Or we look at people that are ahead of us on their journey. They're on chapter 30 of their book and we're on chapter 1, 2, 3. And we get discouraged. But it's not a race. Life is not a race. And it's not about comparing. It's not about competing. It's about growing. And it's about us becoming the best we are. And we forget that sometimes when we're breaking, even though it feels like we're literally breaking, we're being torn down, we're really becoming. And we don't really see other people's breakings and other people's becomings. We just see the good things that they post, their vacations, the times that they are happy with their kids, the times that they just got a new job promotion or that they just won something cool. They don't post just gotten 10 arguments at work and then my wife just divorced me. Like, some people do post bad stuff on their social media, but most of the time it's these highlight reels. Or we're seeing these social influencers with the dream body we want, driving Ferraris, Lamborghinis, telling us they make 100K a month, all this different things, versus just focusing on us, our life, what we're trying to accomplish, what we're trying to become, and why we're doing it. Because we can only do things for ourselves. Yes, some people have husbands and wives, some people have kids, but at the end of the day, you need to do it for you. Because like I said on a previous video, a drowning person can't save a drowning person. So you need to be a better you for you. You need to have good habits that are going to allow you to have the life that you want. You have to look at your life as just like a garden, and you're growing. And you can't look at somebody else's garden with different flowers and be mad that they're blooming first or that they're blooming before you. We can only focus on our garden. We can only water our garden. We can only nurture our garden. Our grass is on the grass we should be focused on. Grass ain't always greener. Everybody hears that. But even if the grass is greener, there's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is focus on the grass that we're given, and how do we do the best to make it green? How do we do the best to make it grow? How do we do the best with the flowers that we are? And learn that it's okay to bloom in our own time, as long as that we're trying to properly grow. We're trying to seek proper nutrients and habits that align with the life that we want or that we say we want. And we have to just learn that you're on your own. Life is a single player game at the end of the day. Yes, you want to help as many people as you can. Yes, you're going to, most likely have kids, or if you want to have kids, you're going to have a significant other that you probably help or provide for. But our burdens are ours to carry alone, and our becoming is ours to become. But too many times I think we just look at everybody else and we just want things too quick. We want what they have. But we forget that good things take time. That when you're cooking, yeah, you can microwave something or you can cook it in the oven. And which one tastes better? Things made in the oven, but they take a little bit longer. That might be a 20-minute time to cook versus a microwave, which might be a 2-minute time to cook. But you just have to realize, what do you want and why are you doing things? You have to be, your life is what you want. So be a better you for you. Be the best version of you, for the things that you want, that career that you want, that business that you want to start, that maybe you want to be a pro athlete. Maybe you want to be a professional music artist, a famous music artist. Maybe you want to go and act in TV shows and big Hollywood movies. Like, you can do that. You can be deserving of that. But you have to treat yourself right, and you have to be the best version. You have to hold yourself accountable and hold yourself to high standards. You have to say no to things that are going to hurt you or delay you or distract you, and say yes to things that are going to help you get to that dream and that goal. And sometimes it's hard to tell ourselves no to things we want. And it's hard to tell ourselves, hey, let's delay the good for the great. Because it's easy to want to like self-preserve or like self-care. And I think people got self-care all messed up. Self-care isn't binging out on Krispy Kreme donuts and, just letting yourself go and resting. Yeah, rest is important, but you can rest appropriate ways. But self-care should be healthy habits. It should be eating healthy. It should be taking care of your mentality, whether that's through meditation or therapy or reading books or, just having a good friend to talk to. It should be trying to grow spiritually. It should be trying to grow financially and be financially stable, get out of debt, pay your bills on time, that type of stuff, not live paycheck to paycheck and have that stress that's going to lead to other aspects of your family and cause arguments and things like that. But too many times we overlook these things and we just, forget that life is a single player game and that we have to do what's best for us. And it's not to be selfish, because the greatest gift and the greatest secret is to be a giver and to help others. But like I said, you have to be where you can help yourself. How could you help others more if you were living paycheck to paycheck, or you had an extra $10,000 a year because you're financially stable that you can donate or give and help other people? You're going to be more capable if you're more of a financial secured person versus somebody that's living paycheck to paycheck. What about if you want to donate your time? If you're so unhealthy and like sick that you can't leave the house or that you can't physically move and go help people, versus you're in, you never get sick, you have a great immune system, you're physically healthy, can walk around, lift heavy things. Which one are you more valuable to in your community? What if you need to go help a friend move? What if you need to go help volunteer at a homeless shelter or something like that? You're going to be more capable when you're physically healthy and in physically good standing. So you have to be a better you for you. But then when you're a better you for you, you can be a better you for others. And I think that too many times we just get stuck in this comparison game and we forget that we have to embark on our own journey. We have to get our wins in our own time frame, not when others won. So-and-so became a millionaire at 30 years old. You might become a millionaire at 60. You might not ever be a millionaire. So-and-so got married at 21 to their high school sweetheart, and you got married at 35. That's not a bad thing. But you just have to accept that good things will happen in the due season. Good things will happen in due time. They don't happen in your time. Things don't happen when you always want them to happen. So keep these things in mind. And yeah, appreciate your journey. Live each day to the fullest and focus on the future, but live it day by day. Don't worry too much about it. And yeah, I hope you make a good life. So I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.